Welcome to Lapis Moon Tarot. This is a general reading for the collective. We're just going to shuffle the cards and see what messages want to come out for the collective. So the first card that's going to pop out here is going to be the general arcing theme of this reading. And if it resonates, perfect, stay for the rest. If it doesn't, you can try one of my other readings. I usually do pick a card on this channel, but today I kind of felt called to just shuffle my cards and see what messages come out. Okay, Four of Pentacles in the reverse. We're feeling unstable. We're not feeling secure in our root chakra. This, gives me very root chakra vibes. This is when you feel like you're not financially abundant, you're not safe and secure where you are, so you're holding to your money tight, you're holding on and thinking that this is going to make you abundant and make you feel secure, but the vibe you're actually giving out is one of I don't feel safe, I don't feel I have enough, and you're just going to perpetuate that self fulfilling prophecy of, oh, okay, she's putting out the vibe or he's putting out the vibe that they don't have enough, therefore that's what they want, so we will just keep perpetuating events, circumstances in their lives where they don't have enough. So it's not what you think it is to try to hold on to your cash tightly. Money is an energy, it needs to flow. And it doesn't have to be like generous sums. Even if you're paying for the coffee for the person behind you, you've got a little money jar in, your bedroom. And, every time you look at it, every time you've got spare change, you're throwing money in there. You're always thinking, I'm abundant. And then you take that change and, you buy something nice for someone you care about. It doesn't have to be large sums of money. This is all about getting into that flow, understanding that money is an energy, and holding on to it is actually not going to bring you more. It's about this free flow. It's like an interchange. It's reciprocal. So when we want some, we need to get off the impression that we are abundant, so it flows back to us to spend. I hope I'm explaining that properly. So let's see what other... Yes, I think I am, because this death card. So, the death and rebirth card, number 13, it's got multiple meanings, but in this type of reading, I think you're understanding, you're starting to see the patterns, the limiting beliefs that are holding you back from manifesting wealth and security and abundance. And so you're identifying them, and that really is the first step. Now, letting go of them, shedding those layers, retraining your mind, retraining your nervous system not to feel like you're in this survival mode, that takes time. I can see why it's in the reverse. It's like you're having a hard time letting go of the patterning, but conscious effort, consistent effort to make those little changes, to catch yourself when you're having a negative thought about abundance or money, to catch yourself when you have a limiting belief. Those are the first steps. You're illuminating, you're shedding light on something so that it can come up for healing. So I love this journey for you. Let's take a look. Right, because the Page of Pentacles, opportunities are all around you, but because you're in this mindset of feeling insecure, not wanting to take risk, you're not actually jumping on those opportunities. You're letting them slip by you, either consciously or unconsciously, because you're so afraid to take that leap of faith, to try something new. This can also indicate, being awakening to your earth magic, but not really knowing how to tap into it. So what I mean by that is, Pentacles is an earth sign. It really relates to abundance because that's how we relate to the earth signs. So this is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, but they are very good at tapping into the energies of abundance by getting out in nature, putting their hands in dirt and, growing a plant. Like, to them, it's like synonymous. It's like feeling healthy, feeling abundant, multiplying something, growing something comes naturally to them, and they associate it with wealth. So it's all about tapping into what makes you feel like that, what makes you feel like you can take pride, like you have your self-worth goes up, it brings you joy, it brings you fulfillment. But it's tactile, it's something you can hold in your hand. So it could be, bringing more plants into your space. It could be taking walks in the woods, no, don't bring your cell phone along. Just be in nature, make the time, get that introspection, get out all of the negative thoughts that you might be having, cycle through them. Like, why do I feel this way? Is this programming? Is this something I learned from my parents, from the community I grew up with, the society I grew up with? It's getting to the root, shedding the light, and then start flipping this script around, to really truly release all the things that aren't working for you, that are kind of holding you back so that you can see the opportunities, you know, being brought to you, coming forward to take you out of this, this mindset, this situation. And I just, you know, if there's more than one card that flips over, I just keep shuffling. So just taking one card at a time. Let's get a little bit more here. You know, this could be also having a money jar. You know, I mentioned that before, in your room, something you can tactily see and add to, and, you know, write out like your wishes and desires for the abundance that you want to call in. You know, write them out on a new moon, put them in that jar, you know, so every time you see that jar, you're reminded of the intentions you've put out into the world, the good things that you want to bring in for yourself and your loved ones. You know, that's a beautiful way to stay focused on what's important to you. All right, no, that's still too many. What is going on here? Come on, one card. There we go. Right, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse again. So, you know, God, the universe wants to give you opportunities to have abundance. They're bringing about maybe, you know, job opportunities, an opportunity for a promotion, an opportunity for a partnership, to start a business. You're just not taking it. You know, you're feeling like the risk is too great. You don't want to risk what you already are holding on tightly to. And I can understand that. And it's, you know, it's using your discernment to see if something is for you or not. Part of it is that you don't want to go out on a limb. The Six of Wands in the reverse talks about, you know, not wanting to risk, not wanting to be exposed, not wanting to do a misstep and then being judged publicly. So I feel like, you know, is this because these missed opportunities, the people that you're around, you know, are they dissuading you? Are they dragging your energy down? Are you trying to lift yourself from the situation you're in, but the people around you are still, you know, doubtful? They're still in that negative energy. They're still in that survival mode. They're not awake yet to their potential. And so as they're watching you, you know, ponder things and introspect and want more for yourself, they're trying to like drag you back down to their level, to their energy, so that, you know, some of it could be jealousy, but some of it could be like they just don't understand you. They don't want to lose the connection they have with you. They don't want you moving on without them, right? So sometimes you gotta put up those boundaries, not to get discouraged from what you're meant to live out in this life, what your path is. We're always learning. So sometimes, you know, it's a good idea to look at your circle. I love this. Ace of Cups in the upright, a new beginning with a connection that is heartfelt. This is someone on your level. This could be a friend or a romantic relationship, or it can be even a business partnership. So this opportunity that keeps floating around you, it could be coming from someone who really cares for you, someone who's a friend, someone who's, you know, a coworker, someone that knows you, and it's sincere, and they want to have this partnership with you. They want this friendship, this reciprocity. You know, together you're going to build something beautiful. I love that as a final card. Okay, let's get you some oracle cards around here. Okay, all right, viewer. I'm going to push these up a little bit too, just to make sure they're in view. Here we go. Okay, oracle cards. Let's get some more information about this situation. Okay. Alliance. Oh my goodness, we were just talking about this. We're talking about meeting someone who is on your level. This person is sincere. They want to work with you. They see the same vision as you. An alliance is, you know, it's more than just a partnership. There's a mutually beneficial outcome here. You know, you're working towards the same goal. It's not just supporting each other. It's like you're both going to benefit from the positive outcome of this partnership, this coming together, this friendship. Beautiful. I love that. You know, with these keys too, another part of this, it's like they all take turns to be this head person. This head geese is always the one that is breaking, you know, like ahead of everyone else. They're breaking the airflow so that it's easier for all of the other geese to fly behind them in kind of like the draft. And so they take turns being that lead person. So this is an alliance with someone who understands that, who understands true teamwork, you know, true partnership, true beneficial partnership. And I don't think you've had that a lot. And so it's going to be so beautiful for you to experience that with someone who's sincere. I got two more cards here. Yes, Uranus would change, and it's so necessary. I feel that because you've been stuck in this one spot with the same people and the same outcomes and the same situation and the energy, and you're so tired of it. You want this change to come. You want ease, you want flow, you want alliances, you want true friendships. And this one came out in reverse, Neptune with vision. So Neptune is a really interesting planet. It's the planet of dreams and visions. And one thing that it can do, and that is beautiful, is to let you dream big, let you have beautiful visions of a future, of potential, of calling in everything that your heart could ever desire. But it can also feel foggy. It can feel like, you know, is it reachable? How would I even get there? There's no step by step. It's kind of like an end goal. And sometimes when we get too far ahead of ourselves, a goal or vision, a dream can feel out of reach. So with this card in reverse, it's like you've had glimpses of it, you've had inklings, you've had intuitive hits towards this vision of a life that you want for yourself, and you're just you're holding back, and you're holding yourself tense kind of, because you don't know how it could possibly happen for you. How can you bring it about? And it's all about that inner change. This death card and rebirth card, it's that phoenix rising from the ashes. You've got to go inward, you've got to go introspective to make the changes from within in order to attract the life that you want, in order to hold the vision and focus. And I believe this person that's going to be coming into your life, they are going to be instrumental in teaching you how to tap into that, how they live their lives is going to be your example, your blueprint on you can do this too. Your belief system is going to shift. It's always like, people idolize so many celebrities, let's say, and, TikTok stars and YouTube stars and all of this, but you kind of almost want someone who's in your own sphere and has broken the mold, or risen up or gone through kind of the same life patterns as you have, because it gives you inspiration. And when you follow someone like that, or you have a friendship with someone like that, they really kind of propel you forward much faster than if you follow some far off celebrity that's out of touch, like they're not in your inner circle, so you're only getting kind of like a glimpse of what their life is like. Whereas with someone who's kind of in your circle, in your sphere, it's more impactful because you get to know this person on a human level, and you see their good days and their bad days, and you start opening up with them and sharing your lives, and so that really propels you forward as well. Okay, let's get you a little bit more information here. Oh, okay, for the viewer, for this amazing change that's coming through for them. Any further information? Okay, stillness, taking risks. We were just talking about this. No risk, no reward, no risk, no gain. And thriving. Yes, I love this for you. Okay, so this almost feels like a three-step plan. First, you go into stillness. You go into that meditative, introspective mode. You do your prayers. You have consistency with this. This is a time that you take for yourself, whether it's walking in the woods, whether it's a corner of your home where you're surrounded by plants and you do your 10-minute meditation there, but you're consistent every day, or you do 10 minutes of journaling where you write down all of your big visions, your dreams for yourself. Then when you see the opportunities that are coming your way, you take risks, you take, no, like if you don't risk it, like there is no reward, right? Like staying where you are right now hasn't provided you with the life that you wanted. So a change is required here, a risk is required here in order to thrive. And I love this for you. This is such a beautiful little blueprint, like stillness, taking risks, thriving. And like you do this in circles. You're learning. You're constantly going to go back towards stillness, towards tapping into your intuition, towards writing out your dreams, and then taking more risks, and then thriving or learning. Learning is thriving as well. You're constantly going to improve. You're constantly going to learn how to do things better. And that is the beauty of this life. We get so many lessons and experiences and moments to propel us forward and to hold us back in stillness and learn, and then do it all over again. That's the beauty of being a conscious, awake person living through life and not just going through the motions, not just being reactive. You're getting that now. You're understanding how to manifest, really, how to tap in and understand your own inner will, your own focus, the power of your own intuition. What do we have here? Wow. Geranium virility. Shake it up a little. You've got this. It's so about change. It's so about not repeating the same routines, doing something out of your comfort zone, risking a little. I'm not saying like go and, take all your savings and put it in something. No, small steps. Steps that are coming from wisdom, that are coming from knowledge when you went into the stillness and you know, tapped into your intuition, grew your discernment so that when opportunities are coming your way, you can decide if the risk is worth it. But you're not going to do that without proper, discernment, analysis, checking in with your intuition as well as your mental acuity when an opportunity comes your way. I absolutely love this reading. Let's see if we can get you a little bit more. How can you tap into your intuition? How can you best utilize stillness for your own? Soak in a bath and make a vision board. Are you serious? Neptune with vision came out too. So what I love about soak in a bath, especially a salt bath, it is extremely cleansing. It is cleansing of your aura. It is cleansing of any kind of negative energy. Make sure that when you're soaking in that bath, you're releasing all the tension in your body, but you're releasing also all of the negative thoughts that might have clung to you during the day, things people have said, stress from the day, anything that might have caused you anxiety, watch it seep into the water, and then think of the salt as a cleansing shield to you. And when the water drains down the bath, picture it going down to the earth, getting cleansed, getting transmuted by the earth, where you are now pure when you come out. And in that state, make a vision board, make this board. So I was thinking of a money jar, but this is also beautiful. You don't even actually need money to do a vision board. You can just write out a check to yourself, pin it on the vision board. Pictures of anything that, brings you joy, brings you happiness, things that you want in the future, things that you love right now. It's all, up to you. Make it an artistic endeavor, pour your heart and soul into this vision board. Really believe in it, truly feel like every picture, everything you write onto this board, everything you pin to this board has meaning to you, has purpose, and is there to hold your vision as you step into this new life. I hope this reading was helpful. If it was, please give me a like, send me a comment if it resonated. I'd love to hear from you, and I hope to see you in my next video.